Sup peeps, welcome to another episode of How to 1800, and today I'm just going to show you the settings of how it happens when I start. So I'm in queue alone, solo as always. I never queue with anyone so that I don't get accused that someone's carrying me because he's higher MMR than Smurf. No. Always playing alone, and I have all modes except banning pick thumbs up because banning pick sucks. I just hate it, so I don't play it. So game number 1. Take note that I am only getting 1 and losing 1 MMR, so I really didn't care much. I picked a hero that I don't play often because I just wanted to try him. And I played Rally in lane. I tried to harass and last hit with my first skill at the same time, and it kind of worked out okay. I would say I did fine. Got some farm. The enemy mid kind of won the lane, I guess, in farm. He got more farm than me, but it was okay. Here you can see there was a mine there actually, and my illusions got destroyed. I tried to intercept engineer with my illusions and got really surprised when there were no illusions inside. So they kind of disappeared somewhere. I was really confused this game, and only like 5 minutes later did I understand that there must have been a mine there. So prisoner uses his overpowered second skill on me, and I can't do anything, but I still keep chasing like a retard. And I did get him in the end, but I'm not sure it's worth it. An engineer kill for, well, I guess I was just mad. I'm sorry. I did land some really good ultimates the entire game. I pretty much never missed them, and usually either killed the person or at least landed on a couple of people. That was just one example. Here's another one where Silhouette, their carry, also gets taken out by pretty much me alone. So I was doing good this game. We even take out the enemy gladiator, who went for a very damage-centric build. He just went pure damage, invisibility, and then straight rift charge without any defense. And this moment just here is just absolutely retarded. Yeah, engineer sure was having fun. Unfortunately though, this game did not go as well as I was hoping it would. We were kind of pretty much losing. They were an average and overall better team than us. They kind of went team fights. This is just an example of how we got just completely annihilated, and they got a genocide on us without having a single death on their side. And that's kind of how this game pretty much continued for the entire time. But you know what? I didn't care. Yes, I was losing, but I didn't care. Why? Because it's just 1 MMR. I just hope all of my games aren't like this in the future, or like when I get close to 1800 I don't have to win 3 games in a row for 1 MMR each to get to the rating. But yeah, I just didn't care, and I was like, oh okay, we're losing, I'm fine with it, whatever. And then all of a sudden their teal leaves and gets terminated, and I'm like, okay, so it's a 4 against 5 now. And then orange leaves as well, and I'm like, okay, well, this is a good game. Yeah, they said something about pizza and how they have to go and how they're just having fun, but I won. And you know what the funniest thing is? I didn't care, because it is still 1 MMR. Don't believe me? Take a look at this screen. Yep, 1 MMR. Unfortunately, that's how this game went, and I didn't really care for it. And I really understand people who kind of have a really high MMR and these +1, -1, or even +half, -half MMR games, and like, this is not fair because I solo queue. This shouldn't happen, dude. This should be fixed. I care extra hard, of course, because this means I have to make more videos. So I go into game number 2, and this time around I have to play a suicide. So I have Plague Rider, which is pretty much perfect for this. So that's what I will be playing. Our only pretty much carry on the team will be Solstice, so I'll be rooting for him to get his farm he needs and out-carry the enemy carries, whoever they might be. But yeah, I play Plague Rider and get the Frost Rider after, because why not? And here I was just kind of having fun and chatting with my teammates, and I was like, oh, tra-la-la-la, I'm so funny, look, we are riding to what? And then I get killed and give first blood. Yeah, I was not focused at all. That was my mistake. I should have went from the right. Should not have went this way. I give them bloodlust, which is of course horrible, but I'm like, well, okay, I'm gonna go give it again then. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I keep calling for Slither to come help me from mid, but he completely ignores me, and that's kind of what my team did for the entire game. They just ignored me when I said something. I was like, team, let's play like a team, and they were like, no, let's play like individuals. So Slither completely ignored me there. Then here I got caught by Puppet Master with haste. I knew he was coming, but I was kind of just a bit too far in the lane. So they kill me yet again. I just kept feeding and feeding and feeding over and over again. Just played very horribly, really. I'll honestly say I don't deserve to win this game with how I'm playing. Then Slither finally came to gank and help me, but he missed his Q, so that didn't work out. And then my 5th death, or whatever death this is, I finally got a return kill, but it wasn't really worth it because there was nobody near to collect the experience from the kill. He killed me first, so there I warded, got a lot of wards. Here I told my team, come closer, please. Keeper is invisible, and we have to be careful, but I placed a word of revelation against him. They stayed back, they ignored me. They didn't go, then I died, and I was like, why on earth are you all back like retards when I placed a word to try and catch him? So then we have another team fight where I die again, use my ultimate, but it doesn't help because guess what? Engineer is mid and farming even though I asked to push bottom lane. I said let's go together, and we had no team play, and it didn't work out, even though Solstice did kind of okay. I got a lot of wards, even though I'm Suicide, even though Suicide doesn't usually have gold. I still tried my best, but I played like crap, and my team played like crap, and we lost. I might have not conceded if we at least had team play, but like when you're losing in terms of golden experience and you have no team play, that's kind of when I'm like, yeah, whatever, I don't like this game, I want to play a new one. And that's kind of the thing with concede. It's not about whether you win or lose. It's also kind of about how you have fun. And I wasn't having fun in this game anymore, so I decided to end it and move on to the next one. And the next game, I am playing Nighthaunt with the ultimate avatar. So a thing to note is that there's a player from my clan here, and I was happy to see that, especially because he's within 10 MMR of me, so he should be pretty good, right? So he decides to get Myrmidon. He swaps with green, and this game doesn't go well at all. So I go into my lane, and we get completely demolished. We get outplayed, they completely push us out. Myrmidon gets his Q first and proceeds to pretty much miss most of them in between getting killed by himself or just getting me killed. So that was one of the few situations where he did land his Q, but those were very far and long in between, or however you use that expression. So yeah, our lane got completely dominated, and he left to place wards or something, which means he remained on low level, he got no experience while the enemy carry was farming on me. I couldn't do a thing because I was low. He kept missing his Q, and I advised him to please get your second skill and harass with it. Just like, that's my build for Myrmidon. I get and max out my second skill and just harass with it constantly because it has low mana cost, huge range, and deals good damage even if you don't stun. So here Myrmidon goes on them, or rather they go on Myrmidon. He uses his Q again just to demonstrate that it's just pretty much nowhere near them. Doesn't do anything, and yeah, my lane gets dominated. I get no farm. They win. He says how it's hard to land skills, and for some reason proceeds to max his Q instead of W. And like, I don't really mind it, but when you see it doesn't work out, you should probably adjust. This is just to show off that they do get words of revelation against me as well, so they're completely try-harding me. Monkey tried to help, but it wasn't enough. And Myrmidon was insanely underleveled. This moment here where I tell him that he should go get experience, I pretty much started telling him non-stop, go get experience, go get farm, go get experience, you need levels, you need levels, you need levels. And he just stayed low level. Like here he's level 4, and I believe I was level 8 like everyone else at this point. So he was not doing very well. He said that he's trying, but like he really was too far most of the time from the wave to get any experience, and this game ended just like that. We got demolished top, and other lanes didn't do too well, and yeah, there's nothing much else to say about this game. Myrmidon, I am not impressed in the least. I was not impressed. He was pretty much useless in lane to me. We lost, but I guess it happens. I guess he wasn't having a good game, and Myrmidon isn't his best hero, but still kind of disappointed how this game went. And that's going to be game number 3 lost, and I lose MMR again. So this means no matter the result of the last game, I will be down in MMR after this. Unfortunately. Sorry guys. So we're going to move on into game number 4, and this time around it's going to be another lame game. That's right, first 3 games were lame, let's make the 4th game lame. They have a lever, and I'm playing against a Suicide Behemoth, and I am absolutely free farming. Yeah, free farming Predator. I'm sure you guys are dying to see a video of that, how I just free farmed Predator for like 15 minutes. 15-minute concede, they had a lever, I free farmed. Yeah, that's why we won 4 against 5. Lame. I know, it's a lame game. So game number 1 was lame because I only had 1 Mar, and I won only because they had levers. Games number 2 and 3 were lame. I lost those, and game number 4 was also lame. Just really lame games. I'm overall down in MMR, but I did win 2 and lose 2 games, but still, just kind of unfortunate with my luck this time around. So I'll see you guys next week for the next How to 1800. Hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, kind of lame, but what can I do? Yeah, that just happened. Yeah, that was a funny thing. Unfortunately, yeah, engineer, sure. Yeah, I did land a really. Don't believe me? Here, take a look. Can we kill him? Team? Perfect. Let's get him. Just stun him, Hammerstorm. I need you to stun. Good job.